It is Christmas time. This is Blondies Unwrapped. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're as excited as Dax and I are right now. This...
Hold on,
Wait,
I have
what?
to try it. Oh!
Look, guys, that is me trying to hype myself up. I am drugged up on cold and flu right now, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Stop us from Unwrapped. I'm Daxton, and this is Hayden.
And we're two best mates, and this is where we unwrap the goings-on Finding Mr. Christmas. We're specifically on Season 2, Episode 7. We're almost done. We're at the final 4, and Dax and I were both on Season 1 of Finding Mr. Christmas, so we got that inside eye, that little extra bit of scoop, and we also
I'm a reality whore. I love reality TV shows.
You are a queen of reality. So you've always got that kind of perspective that the people want to see, especially people who know reality. And I respect it because I don't really watch too much.
But maybe my perspective is bad. Now I'm learning. I think I'm learning that I just should stop.
No, I think you should in fact have your own reality show, and then we can watch Dax and Bloomquist's creativeness in full flight.
I still, to this day, think you and I should still have our reality show.
And you know what? I think although it's taken a back seat to all our Blondies Out Loud stuff, we have some good ideas coming up. And I think in a little time, they will get made.
It's such a good idea. And if you want to know about it, DM me. And if you're a producer, really DM me.
Yes, because, we can't obviously be sharing our intellectual properties around the place, but if you are a producer and you want some ideas and you want to help us out, come to us. We got a great idea.
Hayden, we need to talk about it on Blondie's episode. Not the idea specifically, but it came to me 2 days ago, and I'm like,
we've just got a backlog of really good stuff that 2026
we do. What we do? Come on, universe. Anyway, this isn't about us. This is about episode 6 of Finding Mr. Christmas. I'm not gonna episode 7. I can't say much shit about this one. I'm sorry. I can't give the guys any shit because it's the mom season and it's the mom episode and I can't do it. I cannot find it in my heart.
I am glad you said this because I start out my notes by saying, "Oh, cornhole, Dax is gonna hate that we're back doing sports." For one, we're throwing sacks
I'm numb
in a
to it
hole.
now. I'm numb to it now. I'm just so numb to the cornhole. And then when they hear the bell, when they hear the jingle jangles, I'm like, the jingle jangles are inside. What? Why do we keep hearing the jingle jangles outside? And
I think that's a little bit of Hallmark movie magic. We've just got to, creatively manage in our brains.
They've numbed me, and now I just roll my eyes. I'm just like, well, at least they're playing cornhole. It's like an outdoor fun. That's a fun little sport. None of them are competitive except Craig. Craig's the only one.
And good for Craig because it gives us a bit of fun, actually, and we see some of the sacks go in the holes. But Marcus does tease us with a little mom story. We know from advertising and social media
the moms
this
are
is
coming.
the mom episode. Yeah. So
and
we get a little bit of
you got to experience the family episode last year, which was no moms.
No, it was just a loved one, and they picked mostly our sisters. But for Elijah, it was his girlfriend who was pregnant with their daughter at the time. Yeah, and I have to say, just a quick sidebar: this day is still one of my most favorite, memorable days of my life. So going through
go ahead,
amazing. Yeah, and so seeing the mums come in, I've written down some notes, and then I just stop and I go, I don't even want to judge this. It's just beautiful. It's real men showing appreciation and love for their mothers, and it's brave. It's great to see vulnerability on TV. It made me super vulnerable. It made me so happy with the family I've got and the love my mum gives me, and I didn't want to write anything about it. I didn't.
So this is the only thing I wanted to see was this was so beautiful, right? this was the build up to vulnerability of the boys. I wish we had less of that, like less of the tears and the crying and them being so vulnerable in the beginning of the season. And then we get to this and you just see them all. Like, I wanted to see more fun and banter and broy, like the broy brotherhood that you and I have experienced, that now talking to almost all of them, they've experienced, that we didn't really get to see. And then we get this episode, which is just...
That's a really good point, actually, because it'd make it antithetical. It would be, you know, things are always more impactful when the opposites are based around them. For, like you're saying, if it was kind of more stoic, more fun, more funny, and then smacked with some vulnerability, it is
storytelling right there.
More. Yeah.
And then you're just like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. I thought hands down was a great episode to bring the mothers in. I think I writing the letters. I mean, what can you say about it? You can't say anything.
The festive face-off challenge was they had to write a heartfelt card to someone special. Specifically, in this case, it was going to be their mums. And lo and behold, the mums come in. The boys, as far as I can tell, were completely shocked. They had no idea this was coming. Tears flew everywhere. It was raining up in there, as it should have been. It was raining when we were watching the freaking thing. Everyone was crying. But I will point out that all these mothers are freaking superstars. They're cute.
They nailed
it. They're dressed in their Christmas stuff. Rustin's mum is just so fun.
Eyes. All I had was like eyes, just looking up at him. Like,
she was like doting on her son. They all were in their own way. She was just a little like kooky fun, you know.
They were just. Rustin's mom's been performed before.
Yes, you know, Rustin's told us
she's been on. Yeah.
Rustin's told us they used to have a stage in their house. Like, he clearly comes from, and I think he's told us he's come from a music performance background. So it's with his mom.
She has the spark. And, I mean, they all have this beautiful spark, but like, she knew it. She knew the camera was on her, and she. I loved every bit. I loved every bit of this.
When Angel spoke to his mum in their own language, it
beautiful.
Kind of made my heart sing. It was just like it was an episode that I was like, you know what? Forget the competition. And I felt the same thing when I was in season 1.
You just can't judge it.
If I went home that day, I would have been the happiest man ever. Like, my sister came from the other side of the world to be with me for this, and I was completely content going home. Fortunately, I didn't, but I'm sure the person who does get eliminated in this episode, it isn't bothering him too much because he got to spend these moments with his mum. It's beautiful.
You can't take that away. The one thing about this episode is you have your mother or your loved one, and this is an experience you get to share with them forever. That's on camera forever. Yep. You get to show your grandkids if you have kids. You get to show everybody. It's just, you're like, this is an experience, and I'm happy for everyone. Truly, truly deep down happy. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous that I didn't get to have that experience with my mother.
Yeah.
But because I am a performer and I want it's really cool to show off your mom, and I think they all got to do that. And congrats. So when we get back from this break, let's dive into the scenes,
because we do a scene with an amazing actress. So we'll fill you in after this break.
We're back.
Blondies Unwrapped. We are still here, believe it or not.
And now they get to practice their scenes with their mothers. And so all I thought about was like practicing my scene with Becky. And the people that have listened to Blondies out loud know Becky. Could you imagine? What Becky and I would be doing?
You wouldn't have done much. You wouldn't have done much.
No, she'd be giving me notes. And I'd be like, Mom, stop. And my mom, Becky had opinions. Like,
she'd be like, Daxon, your hair is funny here. I can't focus on the scene.
All I could think about
stop
watching.
spitting. There's something in your teeth. Don't eat the ice. Don't scratch your nose.
Like this.
Don't pick
Don't
your
do it
ear.
like that. And then if my mom sat down next and started watching, because the moms got to watch the scene, Like, I'm not necessarily nervous about performing into my mom. I just know my mom's going to just nitpick the shit out of it and not be scared to tell everybody.
Yeah, she would have made great TV. Becky B would have made great TV.
And then, like, your mom just would have been so sweet. Like,
oh, yeah,
she just would have been like...
Can I tell you, my mom would have hated being on TV.
Just her heart doing... Your mom would have been like...
My mom probably would have had a heart attack.
But your sister... If nobody's gone back and watched Hayden and his sister was made for TV as well. Like the two of them together is stupid. Like
it was fun. It was great.
Stupid.
Yeah, she's actually been on the Blondies. She was one of our first guests on Blondies.
And one of our best still. To this day, still our best.
We should get her back when she has a baby. That'd be fun.
We need her to be. Yes, we need to have her back so bad because she's gonna say it like it is. She's my girl. She's my girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
My brain is running 100 miles an hour right now, but not for this podcast.
I know we've got. She made the funniest comment when we had our shirts off, where she was like, "Why are you shirts off?" Yeah. Why is everyone naked? Like.
She's funny.
Anyway, all right, back to funny. See, this is what this episode does, though. This is a prime example of what this episode does. It just makes you remember all of your family, and that's why I think it's a great episode, and really hard to judge. We can now let's talk about the acting.
Sure. So the guys get a scene. It's fairly chunky in terms of what they've had in the past, but they do get like a good solid amount of time to go and rehearse with their mums. I'm not sure that would have been the best use of my time personally if I'm thinking just from an acting point of view. I want to sit with it by myself and stuff, but I guess some of the guys, you feel compelled to be with your loved one and talk with them because you haven't seen them in however long, and they made the route. But I would say it's not the best setup for preparing the lines for the scene. Emotionally, yes. Technical stuff, not ideal.
And this is where
it does throw them. It does throw them.
And I think this is where you and I will agree on is I think everybody was too melodramatic.
I agree 100%. The guys have this scene with a very famous actress. She's not only done a lot of Hallmark stuff, but some other stuff on the side as well. She's Lawrence.
So good.
So good. And she plays their mom in the scene.
I wish I could do a scene with her. I'm jealous like that. I'm jealous of that. She was so good.
Yeah, she was excellent. She really kept the scene alive. She knew her role inside out, back to front, and was pretty different between each of the guys while still maintaining that maternal kind of love energy with all of them. So full credit to her. Kudos. The scene was a little more difficult, I would say, writing-wise. There's some builds that the guys kind of missed. Rustin got the best build, I think, but
me too.
I agree with you, Dax, in the sense that it's a hard scene emotionally and you can fall into some traps.
I'm not like bashing them because I do think the day for them was so emotional and draining, and I just don't know if they were going to go back and try to do that scene over and over. I don't think any of them would actually have that many tears, but
I think that's fine. Like I'm much more of whatever you're feeling in the moment, let that shine through. And if you're not feeling the tears, it's fine. Because guess what? There was one guy who wasn't feeling the tears so much. There is a line in the script, and you have to say the script's lines. You have to say them. Yeah. And the line was, Dad wouldn't want to see us crying on Christmas Eve. And the specific word is us. So this guy who wasn't feeling it, everyone else went, Dad wouldn't want to see us crying here because we're both crying. This guy said it in a way that was like, hey, the mum's crying, but hey, look, listen, he wouldn't want to see us crying.
He doesn't want to see us crying. Dad doesn't want to see us crying.
And it doesn't mean he said it in a way that implied he wasn't crying, but like, I'm with you, Mom. Like, he doesn't want to see us crying. And it worked. So it just goes to show that without pushing it, lines can still work, even if it implies something.
100%, because it could mean so many other things. Like, nobody wants to see us crying. We could, like, I
agree, yeah.
I will say Marcus is the only one, though, I thought was thinking about his lines the most.
Yep. Yeah, I
like,
think
you could just tell.
Lines. Yeah.
And I think he lost them, and that's hard. Not that I don't think any of them did a bad job. He looks so good on camera. I mean, they all look good. They're all doing such a great job. So when we get to the elimination, it's like it is gonna be pins and needles of like who made what mistake. So
and can I just say the shot, the over the head looking up to the sky,
so
shot,
cool.
Beautiful. They all did a great job in that shot.
Camera crew went for it. I really like the shot. They did a good job. But yeah, I think the whole day was super emotional. So it's really hard to like.
So look, all judgments aside, that's the only really kind of thing I had to say about the scene.
Yeah.
All of you, this is hard. You're doing the hardest stuff you'll ever have to do in your life. And you went in there, and I really respected you guys giving it your all. Some were better than others, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day.
Honestly, though, like, the best actor could have done one thing wrong, and...
Exactly.
So it's like it's just like one take. Yeah. So I honestly, great episode. Again, I just wish we had that build up. I wish things were a little more playful and not so serious the first like 4 or 5 episodes. And then we got hit with this. It's the only thing I would have loved. So we get into the elimination. Let's dive into it.
So we are final 4.
We're in the final 4 and they announce the winner right away.
They do. And now, before we announce their winner, do you have a winner?
Rustin was my winner.
Yep. Same. Rustin was my winner.
I thought he nailed the scene. I thought... No, I'm sorry. I think they all were melodramatic. I thought he nailed the scene in terms of... I think he had the most groundedness in the scene and was my favorite out of the 4. Again, I thought everybody was too much. I thought it was all too much. So I didn't really
yeah. Look, for the sake of this podcast, I'd love to have a different opinion to you. I have the same opinion as you.
Yeah, I knew he would. I mean, it's... I thought Angel was too caught up in his emotions, and I didn't... whatever. They had to give a win, and he... Like, I don't know. It's hard to judge any of them because I do think when you have your mom there, it's just like everything is just gonna like. I don't think they were in a mental space to even give a scene, and so they did it. They did it, and they gave it to Angel.
They gave it to Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is Angel's first star quality challenge win.
Yeah.
So, justifying him being top 3, we then find out the second person safe. And going into the finale is Rustin.
Fair.
Absolutely. Agree. Totally
I would have been surprised if Rustin went home.
Yep. And
everybody thought Robbie. Everyone was mad about Robbie. They sent Rustin home today. That would have been.
God. I would have been kicking them. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been kind of wild. And then
we have a bottom.
And then we have the bottom 2, which are Marcus and Craig. Yeah.
Yes. The person who is leaving us. Episode 7, Find Mr. Christmas Season 2, is the beautiful, wonderful Marcus.
Yeah.
And
you know what? He had a good run. He had a good run. He had a lot of ups and downs.
I don't think he'll be upset at all.
Yeah, I'm excited to chat with him and get to know him a little bit more because I really feel like he didn't have much edit in the first 2 or 3 episodes. So like we really didn't get to know him very much. So I'm really excited to like chat with him and see like who he really is, you know?
Yeah. I think we'll get a good look in this review.
Our boys okay, so stay tuned for that interview right after this. So like you got to listen to that interview if we give it. And then we put extra interview on Patreon. So, like, thank you for all the people supporting us on Patreon. Like, it literally helps us do all of this for you.
Yes.
For you.
We appreciate you.
I don't think we say that enough, how much we appreciate the Patreon and the Patreon Blondes. Like, this is a Hayden and me production. You know, we do this, and we do have some help. But this is our...
Hopefully, you know, as things pick up and get bigger and better, we can afford even more help. So thank you guys for supporting this journey. Unwrapped has been an absolute blast. We've got 1, potentially 2 more episodes of Unwrapped, depending on what you, the viewer, want to see. What?
Before we get to it, I want to know who you see taking the crown Now that we have our top 3.
Okay, first things first. None of these boys were in my top 3 when this show began.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember my top 3? My top 3 before we even began were Davey, Marcus, and
I don't
someone
remember
else.
who your top 3.
I can't even remember, but I had Davey and Marcus up the very, very top. They're both now gone week 1, week 2. I did not have Angel, Rustin, or Craig. And here we are. I think Rustin has to take this one out. I will be very sad.
I've been saying from day one, Craig is playing a game. I don't think his game is that great right now, but he did what he needed to do in the first 4 episodes to really let us know who he was. That, or he's getting an edit where they're making him look a little less like creative. But I still,
he's funny, man. He has a good line in here where Sharon Lawrence is like, "Oh, but no one will ever replace my screen boy Jonathan Bennett," and Craig's like, "We'll see," and I'm like, "Yeah."
I could see if they don't make the mistake like they made last year, Rustin winning it.
Okay.
If we're gonna go with Hallmark, the most Hallmark of the 3, Craig. Of these 3,
look, I don't see it, but that's why you and I are
looks wise. Looks wise, I think Craig is the most Hallmark look.
Okay,
they have
right.
in this top 3.
Top 3, you're right. And he has proven his acting chops in the past. Not this
sure.
scene,
I mean, it's hard to tell with this show. It's hard to tell who's really a good actor because you get one take.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and next Monday, the finale comes out. I'm going to be hosting at Maddie's / Rocco's in WeHo. There's going to be a big party. Jonathan Bennett has said he'll be there. Hopefully he can still make it. He's doing lots of things right now, but he is planning on being there. A lot of the boys are planning on being there. So if you would like to come to Rocco's / Maddie's, they're changing their name right now. I will.
Have a great time.
Will. Yeah.
Follow and subscribe. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dax.
Right.
This has been a
Bye,
great
Hayden.
Unwrapped, and let's do this interview. Alrighty, welcome everybody to the interview portion of Blondies Unwrapped. You've seen it all unfold, and we have the man of the hour, the man himself here with us today, don't we, Dax?
Yeah, a top pick of mine too is out.
Yeah. Yes.
Out.
He was in my top 3 before the show even began. So
I will say secretly I'm nervous but excited to talk to this person.
Yeah,
well, we can already say I'm secret.
It's no longer a secret.
It's Marcus.
So...
It's not a secret. He's my little Christmas secret. Is that what you got me for Christmas or my birthday?
Hey, congratulations. Happy birthday, Dax. I got you a completely shirtless Marcus Brody.
Oh, don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. You know what I did?
He's probably going to come on shirtless. If I know Marcus, he's going to come on shirtless. Wink, wink.
No, you know what he's probably going to fucking do is come in on a turtleneck. That's what I'll do. And we know how I feel about a turtle. And we know how I feel about a turtleneck. He didn't listen if he comes in with a turtleneck.
Imagine
he's coming in to piss me off.
Yeah, he's coming in like this blue turtleneck, and his lighting's like perfect, and his teeth are beautiful.
And his teeth look great. And he's like. Yeah, clean shave, like little stubble, just to like melt stubble. My little heart. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it happening right now. But should we intro him with a bit of a ChatGPT poem?
ChatGPT got real naughty with mine, so I had to do it like 4 times. Because I was like, this is too naughty. I have not met him yet, and I cannot do this.
For some reason, I think he'd like that.
I don't know. I was too embarrassed. I'd be as red as a shirt. So I said no to the mistletoe poem that ChatGPT gave me.
Well, I'm very interested to hear the clean version.
This is Marcus walks in with that smile so bright. Even Christmas lights go, all right, we give up. He wins tonight. He's sweet, he's kind, the holiday ideal. I swear he could make Scrooge feel feelings for real. If charm were a gift, he'd have the whole aisle. Because honestly, no one outshines Marcus's smile. Ladies and gentlemen, Blondies galore. It's Marcus.
Thank you guys for having me. Look what I have on. Wait, should I take my shirt off though? Should I?
None of us would be mad.
Maybe next time. Maybe on the next one. On the next time come on, I'm like, come on, shirtless.
Yeah, we did. Wait. You could come on Blondies Blondies Out Loud for our 2K, because every 1K we do a shirtless. We could bring you on for our shirtless.
Yeah. I'm in.
Hey, that means you have to subscribe, you listeners. You have to subscribe.
Daxton, hold on. Let me get this straight. You want us, pasty white boys, to stand next to Marcus, jacked, ripped out of his mind. You think that's going to get us more followers?
Yeah, 100%.
Actually, it might.
100%.
It might. Be a nice little thumbness right there.
I think we've figured it out as we now start bringing people on every 1K. And Marcus would be a good choice, and he's already agreed to it. And
I'm
so mad.
It weirdly feels like a little bit like prostitution to me, and I can't get it out of my head now.
You know what? At this point,
modeling, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is there really a difference there?
It all feels remotely similar.
We're not.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's not sexual.
Very true.
Exactly.
Okay.
I do want to kind of hear that first poem that you didn't want to read, because
what was the naughtiest part of that first poem?
It was just something like, I want to take him away into the bed with the mistletoe, is what I said. Throw him around, pin him down. He doesn't know what he's getting into, this clown. You know what I mean? Like something like that. And I was like, not Hallmark, right?
Yeah, not for Hallmark.
I've never met you, so I'm like, our cast knows that I'm a little ornery, and your cast only knows what they see, which is a little ornery.
Working in this business, you meet a lot of people, all different types, so I'm used to it. It's okay. You can go crazy. It won't bother me, I promise.
Well, you clearly,
Daxton. Woof, look
good.
out.
Well, you're lucky you're not in. You're just come to New York, and Are you in? Where are you? Are you in LA?
I live in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Los Angeles.
I do have to take a thing. I'm not a big turtleneck fan, but you are one of the few that wear a turtleneck. Wear a turtleneck nice. Yeah,
it is my favorite thing of all time. Yeah. If I could wear a turtleneck every day, different colors, different types, I would. I might actually do that in the future.
Marcus, no.
Marcus, they look so good. They look so good.
You specifically do look very good in them, but like every day, Marcus, you're gonna subject us to it every day. For some reason, I feel like you're the type of guy who could wear pretty much anything. You're like that kind of guy. You're a model for a reason. You're a fitness influencer for a reason.
It depends on it depends. Sometimes if it's something that's a little bit bulky, it might not look right on me. You gotta have something nice and sleek.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume I'd look at you in anything, but that's what do I know? What do I know? I don't know shit.
I'm fine with that. I'll take it.
I do have one.
Keep coming.
Before we get into it though, you and I have a Finding Mr. Christmas. What should I call it?
Connection.
Connection, and
Tell me about that.
We both have the same orange shirt. We both wore the same orange shirt.
Really?
Swear to God. Your little orange shirt was my orange shirt to start with.
I did notice there was a shirt that I wore that Jonathan wore in the first season. So I was like, okay, they're probably using some things here.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's the same freaking shirt.
It's that one.
Yeah, that's my shirt.
That one?
Yes, but
Wait,
I definitely don't. I don't look that buff in it.
I remember it now.
Hold on. I have it. It was like my promo shirt. I think our shirts were different. They
really
go back to mine.
No, they're the same, bro.
Are they the same? Was yours to have the buttons?
Yes.
Go back to mine.
It's identical. Here we go.
Is it
I'm
the
not
same
sure.
shirt?
Oh
yeah, it is the same. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think so.
Your chest pops a little bit more. I'm trying to like push my. It's the same freaking shirt. I'm gonna call Johnny Rose and be like, why the hell did you put them in that
How
shirt?
dare you
That's
do
not
this to me?
fair. Johnny Rose.
You look good.
Oh my
in
God.
It. You look good in it.
Oh, I
You
know I look good in it,
okay?
but that doesn't mean they put
you
you
are-
in it.
So technically, I stole your look. Okay, so you had
Yeah.
it first. I stole your look, so you have nothing.
You're right, but you don't.
Right.
You don't put
It's a
like this
compliment to you,
beautiful.
actually,
No,
because
you don't put this beautiful man
I'm trying to
in
copy you.
No,
Wait,
you're
one
not.
thing
You
I've
put
got-
you put on what John Rose made you wear, and
Yeah,
you know what? If John Rose told me to wear it, you listen. We haven't talked about John Rose this entire podcast.
Yeah, how have we missed John Rose?
Yeah,
He's our
it's
favorite.
honestly not a person I thought we would talk about, but we can talk about John Rose. He was amazing. They were great.
John Rose
He
is
deserves it.
John Rose is the most amazing human alive. He's so nice.
Yeah.
Let me give the
So
people
nice.
some context. John Rose is there every single day making sure we look good. He's picking out our costumes with Rachel, who's the kind of like designer, what we're wearing and stuff like that. And John Rose is
Love
the
Rachel.
most placid, peaceful, calm,
Rachel.
gentle, kind, generous guys you could possibly want to be with on set because he just made everything
These are
chill.
the people. Yeah, and these are the people backstage you want to backstage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. These are the people behind the scenes that keep you grounded, that are like everything's okay, relax.
Yeah.
They don't know
You're
anything
doing
that's
great.
going on. They're just putting you, just trying to make you look hot.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be reaching out to Rachel and John Rose about that orange shirt. Not happy about it.
Also, I
Right.
do have a question, Marcus, that only really you can answer, being a season 2 contestant. Am I seeing repeats for the elimination suits, the tuxedos? Because I feel like
yeah,
I've
so
seen you
they
guys in
had
the
us-
same suits
They had us wear the same one for every single elimination.
for everyone. Okay.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't pay
yeah.
that much attention to really the clothing
Honestly,
too much at all, but
smart
I did
cho-
notice that.
Smart choice.
Yeah. I don't know
we
why
were
they
in
did
different
that. Maybe
ones
they
every
just
time.
thought they didn't have enough different ones for everybody, so they're like, let's just put everyone in the same one every episode.
I mean, the
Yeah.
3 eliminations I got to be there for, it was just like always chaotic. Like,
Everyone had a
oh,
new
you gotta wear
outfit.
this. Oh, you gotta wear this. Oh, you gotta, and it was just like,
Oh yeah,
it
so
just
I
never.
think they just wanted to cut all that out. Yeah, and just put us
Yeah.
in the same thing. So it was
Chaos.
just
Yeah.
like ready. Yep.
So
All
you
right,
had
let's
a
get to
red
your-
suit from memory. Oh yeah, sorry.
How did
Right.
they find you? Who found you? That's always our favorite question.
So, yeah, I could talk about this because it's like public knowledge. So a little over a year ago, I booked a shoot for Hallmark and Nissan. It was a commercial. And
Okay.
basically it was like a little Hallmark skit that like incorporated the Nissan cars into the commercial. And the girl that was supposed to be like my love interest was playing Jonathan's sister. And I kind of come in at the end, like bump into her, do this little cute scene with her, and then that like ends the commercial. And
Yeah.
during that, I met Jonathan on that shoot.
Cool.
So from that, he was like, you'd be perfect for my show. You should audition. And he sent me with Lindsay, and then I did a bunch of auditioning and stuff like that. And then that's how I came to be on the show.
Okay,
Nice.
this is a
Yeah.
different way of getting cast in this that we haven't really
Yeah.
heard before.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So it's a show like working, being on set as much as you can. You can make those little connections or meet that right person. You never know what it can lead to.
Well, this business is all about who you know. It's
Literally.
literally who you
Literally
know.
all about who you know. Exactly. It's very true. And it's
Where did you grow up then? Have you always been in the business? Have you always been modeling? What's that jam?
No. So I mainly grew up in Ohio. I moved around a lot as a kid, and my mom was just kind of popping around. And then we ended up in Ohio because my sisters lived there. I spent most
Okay.
of all of high school, middle school, elementary school, all that stuff there. And then I started going
which
to college
town?
there.
Which town in Ohio?
Hamilton, Ohio. So I think
Okay.
on the show they say like Hamilton, Ohio. A lot of people for some reason still think I live in Hamilton, Ohio because of that, but I'm in
Yeah.
Los Angeles now.
Got
So
it.
I moved out here about 4.5 years ago. But after high school, I was kind of like popping around colleges. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And then soon after that, I met my girlfriend. I told her that I wanted to get back into modeling because I did some back in high school for like Abercrombie and Fitch and stuff like that. But I didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of fell into it. And then I went away from that, went to college, met my girlfriend. She surprised me with an acting class that we took together. And then that kind of got the ball rolling. I got some agents out in the Midwest, but it was mainly like commercial and print work. There wasn't much film that I was finding out there. And also, like, I was still kind of getting used to like acting in general. So I wasn't good by any means. So when I moved to Los Angeles, I was just trying to learn as much as I possibly could. You know, taking classes, trying to get on set as much as I could. And again, not good at all. I remember like watching self-tapes back, and they were just terrible. But
hey,
over
we've
time,
all been there.
over the last over the last 4.5 years,
I still have some time. I still have some terrible ones.
Sometimes I look back at the self-tape I've literally just done 5 minutes ago, and I go, ooh.
Yeah.
I just did that.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I feel like now I'm at the point, like, I can film them, and I'm like, I know as it's happening, like, oh, I didn't like that part. I'm just going to keep going and going again, and I'll watch them back and use the one I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's smart.
Absolutely.
That's
we grow, we build.
It can be hard sometimes, because sometimes I'll film like literally 30 takes. I'm like, I have to go through 30 takes.
There are people that say like they only do 3 takes and that's all they'll give themselves, and they will whether it's good or not, they'll only do 3 takes. I want to be that kind of person. I want to be 3 takes. This is what you get. Like, because it is so, auditioning is so, it gets really hard. Like you're just always like, you're not 90% of the time you're going to get a no.
Right. Right.
And then the other 10% are yeses into a no. So it's just like,
I mean that's great to do, but I like to do more takes because it's almost like practice. Like you're literally practicing acting, and you're seeing what's working for you and what doesn't, how you can tweak little things. So I feel like the more takes that I do, the more practice that I get.
Okay,
so why would I want to short myself on the practice, you know?
Well, speaking of takes, you only get 1 take in all of the scenes you did. So when we get back from this break, we're gonna break down maybe your favorite and least favorite scene. Okay.
Yes.
So okay. When we get back from this little break, we're gonna keep going at it. I'm gonna keep going at it with Marcus.
Get it.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Yeah. Let's get to the down and juicy.
Right, thank you.
Did you come in with strategy?
No. I came in fully just.
I could tell.
Whatever happened.
My man. That's my man right there. Daxton's gonna hate you for this, but I love you for it.
I didn't want a strategy. I also didn't want to come in like, I almost came in expecting to lose because I didn't want to have put pressure on myself.
For all you.
I feel like audition, but hold on. I feel like people in auditions, they put pressure on themselves because they're like, I have to book this role. So I thought this is like one big audition where I'm coming into it like, there's no pressure at all. Just whatever happens. I'm not coming into this, to win. I'm coming in to learn. So whatever happens,
you should always go into a competition wanting to win. Being like, that is what drives. This is what drives me nuts about this show. It's because you're not the only one that's like, I just want to. No, you all wanted to win. Don't give me that Hallmark BS. You all wanted to win the show. I don't like. This is where Gage
Hallmark wanted us to want to win too. But like the thing is. The thing is, everybody's different. Everybody responds to things differently. Some people need that motivation to want to win. Other people need something to like take all that pressure away so they can focus and do their best.
Well, you're there to win. That's the whole reason we do reality shows.
And I tried my best.
Craig, this is why This is why I think Craig's gonna win is because he had a plan. Craig has a plan, and then Rustin decided to have a plan mid-season.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay,
that's how I look at it.
Here's my 2 cents. I personally, and I think a lot of the boys are like this, I wanted to win. I didn't go in there to lose. I knew I had enough to win, right? But I didn't have a tactic. One, I don't really watch reality TV too much, so I didn't have a tactics going into these things. But if I did, it was to go in there and just be entirely myself and just lay it all on the line. show whatever emotions are with me right now and what I'm going to show. And I guess that was my game plan. And I think that was probably yours as well, Marcus. Be vulnerable, be open to learning, and show them what you can do.
Yeah.
But I had the same...
way I would... Go for it.
Go ahead, Marcus. Yeah. No, go ahead,
okay,
Marcus.
No,
and then I'll have the last word.
I feel like there's two ways to go about it. Like, you can play to win or you can play not to lose. I feel like I was playing to win. I was playing to win the show, not playing not to not lose the show, which I feel like when you're trying to, like, go in, like, I'm going to win this, you get to the point where you're playing not to lose, you know? Where I was just playing to win because I felt free, because I didn't care if I lost. You know what I mean?
Yep. Go ahead, Daxon.
So my little rebuttal on this is I went in with so many people saying you're not going to win because you're gay. I had so many people telling me that. You know, first of all, so I already had a thing on my shoulder, and I bet you Robbie heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you were hearing that because you're not white, but this whole thing in my back of my head was, you're not going to win because you're gay. Hallmark isn't going to let somebody win that's gay. And I'm going to go, and mine was, watch me come out of this show everyone's favorite. That was my win. So I went in with a purpose to prove to anybody saying I couldn't win because of the way I live my life. And this is what drives me nuts, because you see it on Reddit, you see it on this. They're like, they're not going to let him win because he's gay. You're not going to. And I'm like, it is 2025. Why does it matter if I'm gay or not? Why does it matter if you're black or you're not? You know, like, why does it matter that we don't? And so that drives me nuts. When I went in, I was like, and if I lose, it's going, they are going to throw a fit. Obviously, I made it easy for Hallmark because my retina detached, and I made a big statement, but I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do on the show. But I do find it fresh. I do wish more guys went in and be like, no, I want to win. I want to win.
Yeah.
And
it's not that I didn't want to win, you know, but it's just I'm not going in. I have to win, you know.
Well, sure.
I want to win. I don't have.
But only one winner, I mean? So the chances of somebody winning is.
I completely
10%.
understand what you're saying. You had a motivator to push you in certain directions, so that kind of sparked the thing. I don't know if I had that certain thing that sparked me into, like, being like, oh, I have to do this, or I have to prove somebody this to somebody.
I just hate.
You have that, you know what I mean?
I hate when people tell me I can't do something, because then I'm going to go, watch me. Like, that has always been my MO. I'm like, tell me I can't do something is the best way to get me to do something.
I like it because then it gives me that motivation that you were just talking about, you know, to go out and want to do that thing, to push through that. Yeah. So I like it when people tell me that I can't do something. I wish more people would do it.
Okay.
Keep telling me
Daxton,
I can't do some stuff. But right now,
Daxton,
both of you guys tell me I can't do something. Anything. Could be.
Tell me I can't find a mistletoe and put it above you, Marcus.
Uh-oh. Look out. Daxton, you can't win this argument. It's over.
I already did. I already won it. I think I won it.
I think we're all kind of saying the same thing in different ways. And
Hayden's rage baiting me. Hayden's rage baiting me because we just did a whole podcast on rage baiting, and our listeners love when I get rage baited.
Why'd you get so red?
Dude,
because he knows what he was doing. He knows what he was doing.
I didn't say anything for 5 minutes, and then I just a little sentence, turn the screws a little bit, just see Daxton go. Woo!
Man.
Love it.
I just can't. I can't help it. All right. Speaking of rage bait, who did you bond most with in the cast?
I would say Robbie. Honestly,
got it.
Cool.
The whole mom thing, you know, right off the bat with Janelle, we had that scene together with her, and I mean he's just a great guy, easy to talk to, very well spoken. I mean he teaches theater, so I was able to ask him questions here and there about different acting things. So I would say Robbie number one, but really everybody. I mean me and Angel connected really well. We ran a lot of scenes together. Me and Gabe. I mean I feel like Gabe literally felt like a brother because like we just like goofing around, but literally everybody like. I could say something nice about every single one of them. They were all great. we really did form a brotherhood. But I mean, I feel like
it's amazing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, being in this situation, as you guys know, like, and being an actor where your emotions are already heightened, and you usually don't have like friends in your normal life that are gonna be like this, you're gonna get this close to, or you're gonna get this deep with, or be forced to talk about some of these deeper things in your life with. You had to do on the show, so you get so much closer to these guys as opposed to like, just your regular friends.
I agree. There's not this alpha energy running around, which like a lot of guys have this need to show like they're tough and secure and they don't talk about feelings and stuff. But you can't connect with those people. Maybe eventually down the line, but definitely the guys, all the guys chosen on our season, and it's the same with your season, are very emotionally intelligent and ready to be available and vulnerable, and that makes you connect lightning fast. And the few times I've met you, Rustin, Robbie, Angel, the couple of Drake, everyone that I've met clicked like that, because we're all we wouldn't be on this show if we didn't have that through line running similarly throughout all of our personalities and our just our whole way of living.
They cast us for a reason, right?
Yeah. You have to have that to go on this show.
Exactly.
The brotherhood is what I love to say, and I think we've said it every Unwrapped, is the brotherhood of the season is so real. Like we all still chat. Hayden and I talk a lot, but if you're watching this, you can see my eyes.
Too much?
Yeah.
Too much.
Never need a co-host. Just call me out.
You're coming.
You're already coming on next year. I'm already trying to figure out how to book you in.
We'll probably be
schedule, Marcus.
We'll probably be at 2K tomorrow after him saying, he's coming on with his shirt off at 2K. Everyone.
Right. Might be. I have to get into the gym.
I doubt it. I think you're fine. I think you're gonna be just fine.
I think everyone can just get what they get, and they're gonna
get what they get.
They'll get what they,
Yeah.
Marcus,
running off camera doing push-ups every 10 minutes.
Whatever you gotta do. You can do them on camera if you want.
On camera too, yeah. There we go.
Yes, we would love to have you on Blondies, because then we can really get down and dirty. We can't get that dirty here. I have to be PG-ish.
Oh,
you know who's
PG?
more? You know who's PG on Unwrapped? Hayden.
I'm so good. I'm so good at Unwrapped. I can really just, focus, line up, lock it in to be hallmark Unwrapped.
Yeah, I can't control myself.
I can't really see Hayden going X-rated. Well, does he?
Come on, Blondie. Oh yeah.
Okay.
No comment.
Don't even give me that BS, Hayden.
What? I'm just a sweet little innocent blondie.
I gotta see it in person. I gotta see it first person.
I'm a virgin. I am a virgin boy. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't click that.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
They were talking about the dancing in our season.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see you all attempt to dance again as well, and then try to edit everyone to look good, because we know.
Did you guys get more time than they gave you? Because if you really only got a short amount of time to learn those dance moves in the first season, like, there's no way I would have. There's no way.
How much time did they say we got on the show?
I don't know, probably 15 minutes or something like that.
Whatever they said
they had like half a day. They had like half a day.
Whatever they said was 100% accurate.
Oh, okay. You didn't get that much time.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember how much time it was.
I wouldn't have learned it.
Whatever they said, they needed about 45 more minutes.
Yes, look. I would have
Whatever they said, add 45 and a day, and they still
look. I'm like, give me the card. Let me write the Hallmark card. Give me an emotional scene. Don't make me dance. Come on.
Yeah,
I probably it was real. It was between me and Blake, but it really, if it was purely on dancing, I was a goner for real. We've had a lot of discussions about this. Fortunately, that's not everything.
I would have killed it.
No.
Elijah and I would have been like dancing.
How you came out in the very first episode. because you came out like dancing, didn't you? With the
I
was
with
that-
the
I was-
outfits?
I was
He was that-
strategic.
But
Yeah,
you were
I was a
strutting little
reindeer.
bit, you were strutting your thing.
He was
you
the
know?
reindeer.
Did you
dude.
hold on? Did you watch season 1 at all? I mean, besides
yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So did you come
Me
in with
and my
strategy?
girlfriend were kind of like actually like kind of like binge watched it. Like we watched the first
Cool.
couple episodes and like this is actually kind of good.
It's fun.
Did you-
It's cute.
did you
It's
come
great.
in-
New
Yeah.
girlfriend's great. Yeah.
Let's get to the down and
Oh, yeah,
juicy.
thank you.
Did you come in with strategy?
No, I came in fully just
I could
open
tell.
to
I could tell.
whatever happened.
My man.
What-
That's my man right there. Daxton's gonna
In-
hate you for this, but I love you for it.
It's like, I didn't want a strategy. I also didn't want to come in like I almost came in expecting to lose because I didn't want to have put pressure on myself.
For
Unnecessary
all
pressure.
you.
I feel like audition, but hold on. I feel like people in auditions they put pressure on themselves because they're like, I have to book this role. So I thought this is like one big audition where I'm coming into it like there's no pressure at all. Just whatever happens. I'm not coming into this to win. I'm coming in to learn. So whatever happens.
You
happens,
should-
and that's how
You
I'm
should always go into a competition wanting to win. Being like that is what drives. This is what drives me nuts about this show. It's because you're not the only one that's like I just want to. No, you all wanted to win. Don't give me that Hallmark BS. You all wanted to win the show. I don't like. This is where
think
Gage.
Hallmark wanted us to want to win too, but like the thing is. The thing is, everybody's different. Everybody responds to things differently. Some people need that motivation to want to win. Other people need something to like take all that pressure away so they can focus and do their best.
Well,
You know what I mean?
you're there to win. That's the whole reason we do reality shows.
And I tried my best.
Craig,
to win.
this is why
But-
Craig is. This is why I think Craig's gonna win is because he had a plan. Craig has a plan, and then Rustin decided to have a plan mid-season.
Interesting. Okay,
That's how I look at
it.
Here's my 2 cents. I personally, and I think a lot of the boys are like this, I wanted to win. I didn't go in there to lose. I knew I had enough to win, right? But I didn't have a tactic. One, I don't really watch reality TV too much, so I didn't have a tactics going into these things. But if I did, it was to go in there and just be entirely myself and just lay it all on the line, show whatever emotions are with me right now and what I'm going to show. And I guess that was my game plan. And I think that was probably yours as well, Marcus. Be vulnerable, be open to learning, and show them what you can do.
Yeah. I mean,
but I
the
had the
best
same-
way I would go for it.
Go ahead, Marcus. No, go ahead,
Okay, no,
Marcus, and then
what I'm gonna say
I'll
is,
have the last
I feel-
word.
I feel like there's 2 ways to go about it. Like you can play to win or you can play not to lose. I feel like I was playing to win. I was playing to win the show, not playing not lose the show. Which I feel like when you're trying to like go in like I'm gonna win this, you get to the point where you're playing not to lose. Where I was just playing to win because I felt free because I didn't care if I lost. You know what I mean?
Yep. Go ahead,
So
Daxton.
my
rebuttal?
my little rebuttal on this is I went in with so many people saying you're not going to win because you're gay. I had so many people telling me that. First of all, so I already had a thing on my shoulder, and I bet you Robbie heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you. And I don't know if you were hearing that because you're not white, but this whole thing in my back of my head was, you're not going to win because you're gay. Hallmark isn't going to let somebody win that's gay. And I'm going to go, and mine was, watch me come out of this show everyone's favorite. That was my win. So I went in with a purpose to prove to anybody saying I couldn't win because of the way I live my life. And this is what drives me nuts, because you see it on Reddit, you see it on this. They're like, they're not going to let him win because he's gay. You're not going to. And I'm like, it is 2025. Why does it matter if I'm gay or not? Why does it matter if you're black or you're not? Why does it matter that we don't? And so that drives me nuts. So that was when I went in, I was like, I'm going to, and if I lose, it's going, they are going to throw a fit. Obviously, I made it easy for Hallmark because my retina detached, and I made a big statement, but I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do on the show. But I do find it I do wish more guys went in and be like, no, I want to win. I want to win.
Yeah.
And
it's not that I didn't want to win, but it's just I'm not going in. I have to win,
Well, sure.
I want to win. I don't have.
But only one winner,
I mean?
So the chances of somebody winning
but
is.
I completely
10%.
understand what you're saying. You had a motivator to push you in certain directions, so that kind of sparked the thing. I don't know if I had that certain thing that sparked me into like being like, oh, I have to do this or I have to prove somebody this to somebody.
I just hate.
You have that, you know what I mean?
I hate when people tell me I can't do something because then I'm going to go watch me. Like that has always been my MO. I'm like, tell me I can't do something is the best way to get me to do something.
I like it because then it gives me that motivation that you were just talking about, to go out and want to do that thing, to push through that. So I like it when people tell me that I can't do something. I wish people would do it.
Okay.
Keep telling me
Daxton,
I can't do some stuff. But right now,
Daxton,
both of you guys tell me I can't do something. Anything. Could be.
Tell me I can't find a mistletoe and put it above you, Marcus.
Look out. Daxton, you can't win this argument. It's over.
I already did. I already won it. I think I won it.
I think we're all kind of saying the same thing in different ways. And
Hayden's rage baiting me. Hayden's rage baiting me because we just did a whole podcast on rage baiting, and our listeners love when I get rage baited.
And why'd you get so red?
Dude, because he knows what he was doing. He knows what he was doing.
I didn't say anything for 5 minutes, and then a little sentence, turn the screws a little bit, just see Daxton go. Woo!
Man.
I love it.
I just can't. I can't help it. All right. Speaking of rage bait, who did you bond most with the cast? Hey, if you want to hear more from Marcus and all of the fun, crazy banter we had with him, check out our Patreon for the rest of this interview.